How is that green? How odd is that? Huh. Hey, Dari, how are you? I'm good. How are you, Dari? Can you hear me? Hey, Bonnie, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, just making sure. Hi, I'm just hanging out. You feel free to come in and out all you want. I'm just doing what I said I would do each week. Grace actually came up with a great idea. She said whether people show up or don't, you come up with a certain time frame once a week, and eventually people will start to show. So I'll be here from 5 to 6:30. Just having some fun. Anyone's welcome to jump on panel if they want to actually have a voice conversation with me if they want. Or you can just sit there and chat with me, which is fine too. Bonnie and Dari, I definitely want to say thank you for always supporting my videos. It's really cool that you guys mentioned that you've watched a few minutes here and there, and that you are always giving me positive feedback. So I appreciate that. Thank you. It doesn't let me know which one of you is in here, Dari or Bonnie. Dari, it's Dari. Oh, okay. Aw, thank you, Dari. That's fine. Like I said, I'm just gonna be live alone or with a bunch of people from now until 6:30. So feel free to come up anytime. Feel free to chat anytime you want. I used to do this when I was a what do they call that? A youth pastor at my old church. I had some rowdy kids who were inconsistent with their coming up and showing up time. So what I did was I just showed up. I showed up at church. The church doors were open and kids were welcome to come, or they were welcome not to come. And there were many times where I spent 2 hours just all by myself reading my Bible. Just what I get used to. So this is nothing to me. Hanging out for an hour and a half. It's cool. Hey, Bonnie. Again. Oh, yeah, I already said that to you, huh? Well, thank you, Dari. I like to try to be a go-getter. Sometimes I feel like I'm in left field, like I don't belong or whatever, but I learned quite a bit in my elder years that you just got to insert yourself. And if you feel uncomfortable, you just leave. And you do what you can. So anyway, I'm babbling. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that, Dari. I enjoyed the fact that when one youth member showed up, they knew that I was going to be there. Because it just reminded that act is what Gracie reminded me of. She said, if you show up, eventually people will want to be here. Sometimes it will be boring. Some people will just leave because there's no conversation going, and that's cool. That's great. But I have definitely learned that if you are consistent, people will show. So, yeah, I agree with you, Dari. The feeling will pass. And if I feel like I'm out of left field or I don't have a word to say in anything, like because quite often Red and Gracie have conversations that I don't feel like I should be a part of, but I'm there because they say, well, if you want to be a part of us, that's fine. We're not hiding anything. If we did, we would create our own chat, and that definitely makes sense. You're welcome, Dari. I like to try to be a little bit open. Sometimes I'll be a little bit too open, but it is what it is. I don't have a family. I don't have nothing around me would subject me from having to hide anything if I didn't want it to be told. So, what is that famous word, doxing? If they dox me, then so be it. I don't really care, because there's nothing about me that is interesting enough. There's no threatening that could happen. Yeah, they couldn't do anything to me that I'd be not okay with. You know what I mean? Outside of bank statements and all that, but that will never be shown. That would never be broadcasted anyway. So, well, thank you, Dari. It's awesome. Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that, Dari. It definitely helps when I get self gratification and gratification of others once in a while. It's definitely easier to do that in since we've been locked down for 2 months now. Well, we'll be locked down for 2 months, I think. Your mind can get to you if you let it. So it's good to have people like that. Well, thank you, Bonnie. I did get a lot. I'll tell you what, girls, I did get a lot of. Oh, Dara, you're fine. You're fine. If I need help, I know you'll be there. Whether you get tied up or need to be in Laura's meeting and things like that. That's more important than hanging out with me. I get it. I get it, because you're there to support Laura, and that's important too. So being in a mod meeting, I definitely didn't feel sour about it. So that's fine with me. But anyway, what I was getting back to is a lot of comments that I got from the videos from the other side, bottom feeders, I call them, because they're still going to be bottom feeders to me. But they did say they did have good words that I would never tell them that they did. But what they said is, Mr. Positive, you're sitting there ragging on a girl. You're sitting there doing nasty things to her, and yet you expect her to want to be positive and do the right thing also. So I'm going to try to figure out how I can reword my nasty thoughts into less nasty, less negative. So that'll definitely be interesting. So you're right, Dari. That is also very true, very honest there. You can't please everyone, but what they say can get to you. And what one of them said was, well, you're just doing it for numbers. Okay, it's exciting to get people to come to me, but I don't want them to come to me because I'm nasty to them, right? So I hear them. I hear what they're saying. When I critique any woman in my videos, I've been very nasty. I've been very gross. And I've justified it by saying, oh, well, they're gross and they're disgusting. So why not? Well, I can still point them out. I can still say every other time that they do something nasty and say, why? Why did you do that? This is not proper. Things like that. Oh, sorry. If you haven't seen all my videos, you would know I am. Yeah. I'm honest there. I would never say that I'm not, because I am. I definitely guarantee that I feel that I am going nasty on their ass when I say you just want to feed on their, like most of the comments that I have lately said to one of them, well, to the one I've done with, is you just want to have a comment section so you can masturbate later with. That probably was just me being triggered and unnecessary on my part. You know what I mean? So, what was that, Dari? Let's see. What did you say? Oh, goody. I'll watch. Yeah, Dari, I have said quite a bit of things that I can basically, I know I can point out their nastiness without being nasty. So the bottom feeders do have a point. If I'm going to be nasty to the person that's being nasty, I just need to point out that they're being cruel. I don't need to be nasty with them. So we all learn. I have so much to learn. My editing skills suck. Yesterday, I did a video, or I edited a video for 4 hours because I just don't know how to do it correctly. And I did one wrong button push, and the 4 hours of work went down the drain. So I said, screw it. I'm just going to upload it like it is and go with the flow. I see what you're saying, Dari, but I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy that brings people to my channel because I'm nasty, or that I point it out and make a comical reference to them being nasty because they have to have something in there or something for their commentators to masturbate on. I could definitely do better than that. So that's all I mean by that. Hey, another person joined. Hello. I don't know who you are because you haven't said anything, but my numbers are so low that I know that another person joined. So hello, whoever you are, Bonnie, Dari, and whomever. So welcome. Anyone who wants to come on board and chit chat with me, this is an open panel forum format. Feel free to do so. Otherwise, it's a one-sided conversation. Not really. I'm reading your guys' comments. That's cool. But anyway, if you want to come up and chat with me, there's the StreamYard link that all you have to do is click, and the computer will just automatically put you in. Worst case scenario that you have to realize if you've not done it before is just mute the YouTube side. That way it doesn't echo on your end or anyone else's end. Okay, Dari, have fun cooking. I don't want you to burn dinner on my account. All right, my friend. I'll be here for another hour and a half. Because like I said, I have to be constant, or I forget what the word is already. Oh, I have to be consistent. So whether I'm here by myself or there's no one, I'll just sit here and watch a TV or something and keep a lookout and see who's here. So how's your day been, Bonnie? Bonnie around still? Maybe she's not. Let's see. Red Dragon and Grace are in a private chat. Looks like, well, not necessarily private because I can go in if I wanted, but I'm here for you guys. You made bits. What are bits? What does bits mean, Bonnie? Oops. I went. What the heck did I just do? Okay. Hey, Trisha, not Trish. I'm just sitting here. A friend of mine, I learned a long time ago to be consistent, and a friend always told me to. Well, I've always been consistent, and a good friend of mine, Gracie, Southern Grace, reminded me, hey, if you are consistent each week, that you can eventually build up people who want to come. And so that's what I do. That's what I'm going to do. From every Thursday, from 5 to 6:30, I'm going to be consistently here, whether I'm by myself or with somebody. Anyone who wants to jump on panel is definitely welcome to having a conversation on panel is what this is always going to be about, at least for now. It's just chit chat with me, chit chat with others. Hey, Trish, not Trish, if you want to do that and they are good people, great. Yes, let's do it. That's awesome. Thanks, Trish. Trisha. Let's see. It's so weird knowing that I have three viewers in here, but I don't know who's all in here. Could be me, could be Bonnie, could be Trish, and maybe a third quiet person. I don't know. Getting used to all this live stuff. Kind of fun. Oh, I was going to do a banner thing. That's what happened. How did I do this? Okay, I need to edit it right. Let's see. Ooh, sorry, guys. My crazy internet. Okay, that's better. Oh, shoot, I had 7 messages coming out. Oh, let's see. Do you want me to drop a link? Okay, be right back. You're welcome. Bonnie, yes, that's true. Hey, Mandy C. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for dropping by. I'm just a lowly, not lonely. Well, I am lonely, but that's beside the point. I'm a lowly creator who has consistently decided that I'm going to go live from 5 to 6:30 Mountain Time, and whether I'm by myself or if I'm with a bunch of people in the room. I welcome anyone to come up on panel to let me host you. Have a chit chat. Have a honest, a wonderful conversation about almost anything that you want, and I'll host you. I'm not a very good conversationalist myself, but if you girls or gentlemen want to come up on board to hang out, let's do it. BTS. I'm not very good with abbreviations. Hey, Hummingbird. Good to see you. I guess you're in here, aren't you? Is Hummingbird in here? Ooh, I have 8 people in here. Hi, Hummingbird. Or is that Bluebird? Hi, Bluebird. I don't know if I've met you before. Nice to meet you. I am being heard, correct? I think someone told me I was. Hi, Breaking the Silence. Nice to see you. You all can still hear me, right? Am I being heard? Oh, okay. Thank you, Hummingbird, for letting me know. Well, Bluebird, welcome. Anyone's welcome to come up on panel. There's room for 6 of you. Well, no, there's room for 5 of you. Let's have a fun conversation if you want, or we can stay and chat too. If you want me to drop you a link, I've dropped it a couple of times in the chat already, but if you want me to drop a link to let you come up on here, let's have a fun conversation. Let me host you guys. Or you can just be here and support me too. That's fine. I love it. What do you talk about? Well, Bluebird, you can talk about anything you want. There's no, oh, here we go. TNT. Hi, TNT. Let's go. Let's see. How do I add her to the stream? Hi, how are you?
Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. How are you?
Sweet. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I just wanted to come up and say hi.
Well, hi. I'm not a very good conversationalist, so it'll be short. But
well, I just wanted to tell you that you're better looking than Laura.
Hey,
they said.
Don't you be picking on my Laura.
No, you know how they said you were Laura, or Laura was your account, or whatever.
Right. I remember that rumor. Remember, I'm only selling. What am I selling today? Baby aspirin today. So that's it.
Well, that sucks.
I'm sorry. I'm all out of the hard stuff. Come on up, everyone. Trisha needs conversations so that way she doesn't leave me so quickly. I'm not a very good conversationalist. Oh, she left. See how quick she is? Damn. That's all right. Hi, Tara. Thank you for coming, Tara. Thank you, everyone who is a supporter of TNT. Oh, there she is again.
Sorry, my phone rang.
Damn. That's all right.
I
I was having fun with you anyway.
Every time I get on a panel, someone calls and knocks me off. They think it's funny.
I get that too, huh?
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't. I'm just lying. I'm just making conversation. No, I'm using my computer right now because apparently I have to have so many users to be able to start using my cell phone. But yeah, I'll get there,
Oh, really?
I don't know how to use my cell phone right now. It says it's not available. Maybe I just don't have the right settings.
Are you on Apple or are you on Android?
Android, sister.
Well, you should be able to flip it into desktop mode in your
Oh,
browser. Put your browser in desktop mode and go from there. You shouldn't have any problems.
huh. Well, maybe I'll do that for next Thursday when I go live, and I'll take you guys for a stroll.
All right. Well, I just wanted to come up and say hi. I've got to.
Well, hi. Thank you for coming up and supporting, and we'll
Yeah.
see you when we see you.
All right. I'll be in the chat.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye. Hummingbird, hi. You want to come up? No, Hummingbird, I'm just being lazy. I have a mental thing right now. It's hard to explain. Other than the only thing I can make you believe that it's because we've been all isolated for the last 2 months, but seriously, that's not it either. I don't know what's wrong with me. Some days I just go weeks without wanting to shave, and then there's that one day I'll shave again. It's the idea of maybe not having the desire to, there's no need to, that kind of attitude I have. Bonnie, that's my job. You cannot upsell me. It's my job to sell baby aspirin. Thank you very much. Anyone else want to come up on panel just to have fun with me, or a couple of you girls? That way you girls can chat and I can just be an observer listening to you girls. That's fine too. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and respond to you guys in chat, because I am not a very good storyteller. I don't have the gift of gab, as they say. Yeah. You don't like to shave your legs either, but you girls have to, right? Come on, yeah. See, I can get away with it. I can get away looking like this. Most of you girls out there, unless you're of a certain religion, you wouldn't dare go outside with shorts on without your legs shaved, I would assume. Hey, Huck. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to be here till 6, what did I say? 6:30, just hanging out for anyone who wants to come in and out. And if you all leave, that's fine with me. I keep saying that. I need to have better confidence in myself. Hey, first sign of that is acknowledging that, right? Let's see. I'm not the most exciting. I could read a book, but I don't read very well either. You can see I just did dishes. It's a mess back there. Let's see here. Well, another person came in here. Hello, whoever you are. You're in the background. The good thing about being a small channel is I can tell you when a new person comes in, even if they don't say anything. So that's kind of funny. Do I cook? Bonnie, I want to cook, but I'm not a very good cook at all. Sometimes I even get paranoid of cooking. I love chicken, but I won't prepare it myself because my brain chemistry always thinks that I'm undercooking my chicken. So when I look at it, it always looks pink to me. I don't know if it's the lighting or the paranoia behind it, but it always looks pink. So no, I don't cook chicken. I am learning how to cook out of the Instapot. Instapot's amazing. I love to cook out of that because it does the dishes I have created out of that have been really delicious. The problem with that, again, for me, is I don't like leftovers. And Instapot and most recipes that I can come across have a meal for 4 or a meal for 5 or a meal for 6. I just want a meal for 2. That way I can have what I'm eating now and then maybe another dish the next day. But I am not a fan of superior lots of leftovers, even if I freeze them. Something in my brain says, nope, don't want the leftover. It's a weird thing. I do, however, know that if even though I'm a bachelor, the thing I do enjoy is knowing that I could warm it up in my oven. I do have a portable oven, so that way I don't have to use the traditional dangerous oven in my wheelchair. I have one that's wheelchair height, and I can pull in and out. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, but Instapots are definitely amazing. That's very true, Tara. But I don't even know my neighbors because I can't get to them. I'm not very social, so getting out there and talking with people, I'm not a very big social bug. I am getting a dog, hopefully by the end of the year. I'm just going to say by the end of the year, even though we have quite a few more months left. But once I do that, then I will assume that my talking skills will get better, because I definitely want to get out there and start to chit chat with people who also have dogs, that they are taking care of themselves with the potty training or walking or whatever. Crock pots are good. I'm just not a fan of waiting 7 hours. I'm a guy that wants it now. I mean, if I can cook a meal, the meal has to be done in no more than 10 minutes. I'm so bad that the mac and cheese that you can definitely cook in 10 minutes, well, 12 minutes maybe. The good old fashioned, the mac and cheese box. I'm so bad now. I love that I can Instapot my mac and cheese. So it's done in 6 minutes. That's how bad I am. Daily. Hi, Daily. Did I say hi to you? I don't know if I did. Hi, Daily. Anyone's welcome to come up on panel if you want. This is fine too. Either way is fine. This is an open format. I want people to come up and have fun, chit chat. I'm not a very good conversationalist, so having two or more of you come up, that way you guys can have the gift of gab. That'd be fine with me. That'd be fine. So, but this is fine too. We've done a good half hour so far. Got an hour left of this being constant, or being not constant. Why do I keep forgetting the word? Always doing it consistent. That's the word. Being consistent. Hey, Pearls, welcome. Glad you're here. Why am I yelling as if you guys can't hear me? I think I'm used to you girls talking in the, and I have to sometimes talk over you. It's a force of habit, I guess, where I'm sitting here, but I can talk to myself and quietly. So yeah. The air fryer is good. In my opinion, I used to like it, but I quickly got rid of it because it caused too much smoke. And I live in an apartment, and every time I crack that thing up, the alarm, the smoke alarm kept going off, and I couldn't. And being in an apartment, I can't keep doing that because that annoys me. And if it annoys me, I know it annoys the neighbors. Like, that guy's cooking again. So because it created a lot of smoke, I had to stop. Am I saying you guys are loud? No, I'm saying that I can't get in a word in edgewise. Hey, it is what it is. Crucify me if you want. There's a link to go ahead and do that with. This is your time to have fun with me until 6:30, an hour from now. But no, you're not loud. You're just hard. I can't get in a word I can't get a word in edgewise. You'll wait a month for what? Pow. What's pow? Are you saying what I said is pow? My mom loves her air fryer. Trisha, I didn't say you weren't loud, but I can imagine if I was in your Discord, Trisha, not Trish, with a bunch of girls like I am, if I wanted to say something, I'd have to raise my voice a little bit. Hey, give me a chance. I'd have to do that. I know it. I'm sure the time is just the same as yours, honey. Pow is you. Okay. Oh, I get it. Pearls of wisdom. It only took me 10 minutes, but that's okay. I got it. Mr. Positive, I am antisocial. I am too. I try. I think I fake it well. Like right now, I'm talking like it's nothing. But when somebody goes on panel with me, it's like I don't know what to say. I just don't. So that's why I was like, if people want to have a panel time, it's there. Just be warned, I'm not very sociable, and bring up your buddies, bring up your pals to have a chit chat with. Yes, Monty, I am. I'm very, very, very antisocial. Yours doesn't create a lot of smoke. See, mine did, and I only used it 5 times. So maybe it had that newness. Maybe it needed to be broken in, but I couldn't handle it. Every single time I cooked, I didn't have the energy or the desire to sit there and wave when I'm not even tall enough to get that smoke away from the smoke alarm. So I'm sitting here with a book, probably huge, and I'm sitting here trying to wave it above my head because I'm in a wheelchair, right? So my chair only goes so high. So I'm looking like an idiot. Hi, Red Dragon. Good to see you, the sweet red dragon of the world. I bet you red dragons are pretty. Nah, I think a green dragon would be gorgeous. But I'm a fan of blue and red. Red and blue are my favorite colors. I really do appreciate you guys giving me the watch time. Whether you want to come up on panel or not, having you guys in here just chit-chatting with each other, that works for me too, but feel free to jump on anytime you want. Because I'm pretty sure any of you is not going to, what do they call that? Porn me? Huh. What kind of music do I like? I like Christian music. But outside of Christian music, I like Christian music is all I listen to. But I think I only listen to that because I don't like commercials. Commercials are so annoying, and when you can get 10 songs in an hour, and the rest of it's commercial, it bothers me. So I listen to Christian music, and the type of and the channel that I have has no commercials on it. But anyway, I do like Christian music. Outside of that, I do like pop. I like rap, some rap, not a lot of rap. Hip hop, some country. So I'm all over the place. If my neighbor comes to my door and I don't want company, oh, Bunny. What do you mean you have to hide in your closet? Can they peek in and see you? Is that why you have to hide in your closet? I don't understand that. Well, it's kind of funny, but do I ever watch Cab 7? I don't know what that is, Bluebird. If you're asking me, I don't know if you're asking me. Tara Murray, hello. Hey, Tara, what is your, I can't read that writing in your little picture. What does that say? Is Dee Dee Dugan or Dee Dee Dugan in the house? Tyra Boo is in the house. Hi, Tyra Boo. I like how your name is shown up in text. That's really, really cool. I don't know what's on the edges there. It looks like a strawberry or something. I can't tell. I'm blind as a bat. But anyway, thank you. Hi, Tara. It's good to see you. I'm just here shooting the shit. If somebody wants to come up and shoot the shit with me, bring a pal with you, because I'm not very sociable. But if you want to bring somebody up here to shoot the gab, that's what this is all about. This is just shoot the shit hour. Hearts. You know, it was only 3 months ago, not even 3 months. It was 2 months ago that I realized how to do emotes. I totally had no idea that it was as simple as pushing the colon. I don't know if that's the right word for it. The symbol right next to the L. I had no idea. That was 2 months ago. I didn't that I found that out. I guess you learn something every day. Tyra, that is the most perfect statement right there. It says when you choose behavior, you choose the consequences. Definitely, definitely true. 100% agree with that. I love that it says that. That's very cool. Well, you girls don't want to come up on panel, at least give me something to talk about. Unless you want to talk amongst yourselves, that's fine too. This could be get to know me hour if you want, the next 45 minutes. Ask me almost anything and I'll almost tell you anything. Not sure if you meant that for me. Did I find a series to watch? I did want to start watching Psych again. It brings me back to my youth. I love that show. It was a fun show to watch. I haven't seen anything current, but when I get done with Psych, I'm probably going to try to find something new to watch. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do there. Ooh, I think Tara Boo has a good answer for that. How did she get her name? I won't spoil it for her, but I think I know. Because I asked her about it this morning. Did my chat freeze? Or are you just not talkative? Oh, there it goes. Hey, Dee Dee Dugan. If I said hi to you, I think I probably did, but hello anyway if I didn't. Thanks for coming by. It sounds like a bunch of Trish's friends, which is cool. I love that she shared her friends with me. Just to bring me some actual content. And a few of my purple family is here. I love that. So how's everybody's stay at home? Are places starting phase 1 in most of your states? I know I can't wait for businesses to open up for me. A short biography. Oh, you don't want a long one, Bonnie? I'm just kidding. I don't have a long one in it. Oh, let's see. I was born in Colorado, lived a life in a group home. Not to make a sad story, but it was just part of my life. I grew up in group homes where they took care of me for money and not love, blah, blah, blah. That made me, I think that made my character where I have a heart for a lot of people, a lot of things. Sometimes I still struggle with speak until you're spoken to type of attitude. But anyway, so moving forward. So yeah, I grew up in a group home, most of them, about 3 of them, and all of them were about taking care of me for money. I'm not sure why my parents gave me up, but there was a time about 10 years ago I wanted to, but then I never did. And now I'm 47 almost, not interested anymore. Like I said, I do live in Colorado. I did work for, I worked for the government when I was in my teens, probably. It was a data entry. Nothing big, nothing bad about that. Just as I grew older, I decided when I was 21, I moved to different states. My best friend at the time, he found a girlfriend, and I was devastated. And he said, well, you're welcome to come with us. So I took a flight and moved everything to his city where they started their family. And I just lived in a small apartment. And I lived in, that was Oklahoma. No, that was Oklahoma. So I lived there for a year. And then they moved again to Kansas, and I decided to move again with them. And I lived there for a year, and then I found out that I wanted to try to live in the same town as my girlfriend. Well, my not a girlfriend, but someone I was infatuated with. As I was growing up, we spent a lot of time in the hospital because of the diseases that I have. The disease I have. She has the same type of disease I have. So anyway, I fell in through being infatuated with this girl who is gorgeous. I fell in love with her mom, and when I fell in love with her mom, I felt we stayed together. We stayed in contact. She lived in Montana. I lived in Colorado. Well, at the time, I lived in Colorado, and when I moved all over the place, Oklahoma and then Kansas, I decided I wanted to move to Montana. So I moved to Montana after a year of Kansas, and that's where I stayed for about 9 years. And then I found a lifestyle that was really weird. Not going to get into that, but it was a lifestyle of online weirdness. And because of that, I wanted to move to Ohio. So I lived in Ohio in about 4 or 5 years. And then I just got bored of Ohio and wanted to move back to Colorado. And now I'm 47, or will be 47. And now I just live alone. I live alone in a 2-bedroom apartment in a really beautiful city. And I chose not to work because of the condition that I have. If I'm out and about for 8 to 10 hours a day, my skin starts to break down. So I decided that I'm going to stay at home instead of going out and working in the world. So that in a nutshell is where I'm at. And then I found YouTube, I don't know, about 5 months ago, and I've just had fun with it ever since. You're from Ohio? Yeah, it's an interesting state. I moved away from Ohio after realizing that I put myself in a dangerous situation because it was an internet thing. Again, not getting into it, but anyway, when you follow your heart through the internet, it can get dangerous. So it did get dangerous for me, and it was way over my head, and I said, screw this. So I was able to get out, and I moved back to Montana for a couple of years again. And then I decided from Montana back to Colorado, where my adopted brother and I live not so far away from each other. So I get to visit him maybe once or twice a year because he doesn't drive and I don't drive. So I don't get to see him as often as I'd like. It is what it is. You got 2 more coming. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I am very blessed to have 13 people watching me, having a good conversation with you guys on the side. Again, if there are 5 spots for people to come up and chit chat and make the conversation even better. For the audience, if you want, just ask for a link and I'll definitely post it to you. Outside of that, thanks for asking me about wanting to share my life, Bonnie. That's really cool. I haven't looked at chat because when I go off on a tangent and think about it, my eyes go up and down, up and left, and I think they say if your eyes look up or left or something, you're reaching into your memory. So that's what happened to me. Someone posted my wheelchair video back in 2013 when I was up on stage giving a horrible speech, a horrible 15-minute speech. Somebody decided to post it on YouTube for me then. So I've actually had YouTube for 13 years, but only been active for, like I said, 5 years. And that's when I realized, or 5 months, excuse me. And that's when I realized somebody had posted my horrible speech thing. And I decided to keep it. It was like, oh, cool, that's cool. If my little speech can be a blessing for somebody, great. That's the future of my channel too. It's not going to always be bitching about people who bitch about people. Well, it might always be that, but I'm also going to add, when this COVID-19 gets away from us, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to be, I'm going to title my videos, handicapped, disabled entrepreneur working in a able-bodied gym. So it sounds like a catchy title, but that's exactly what I do. I'm going to be working out in a gym, and I'm going to post my videos about that maybe once a week, and that'll be good for me, because that'll give me an accountability. It'll say, hey, do this. People are watching. They might be inspired, but this is also going to help you get in the gym to lose the weight that you have. So I'm excited about that. Thank you, Bonnie. I really appreciate you guys too. Funny story. Most of you know it. I found Laura through, what the hell was her name? She's semi-popular right now. She has about 47,000 people watching her. Where did I find Laura at? MFW. I never liked MFW. I watched her to fall asleep, believe it or not. She's an interesting gal. She could be nice. She could be cool. But back when I started watching her, she was mean. She was just not a very nice person. Now she's sad, and I worry about her. She's living a life that she's doing it to herself. Don't get me wrong, I know that, but I still feel for her. I feel sad that she's found herself in a place where maybe she doesn't know how to get out of it. That's just my own opinion. Now everybody else has their own opinion as well, but that's okay. Anyway, to get back on track, I found Laura through her, and one of those videos is how I found her. I was watching Laura. Listen to me, I sound like that stupid lady, Laura. No, I didn't mean it like that, but I found Laura through one of her videos that she was having a conversation with MFW, where MFW was telling her, you have to be friends with me and not this person, otherwise I won't trust you. And I liked how Laura handled herself there. I was like, you can't dictate, in a way, you can't dictate who you're friends with. You're friends with me, or you're not. And you can't always say, well, if you're not my friend, then you can't be blah, 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 blah. Now, let's fast forward to the chaos that's happening today. I totally get it. Sometimes there are sides, right? You have to listen to the shit that's out there in the world. So I will just you live and learn. I would never be friend. So let's see. How do I say this without tripping over my words? So if I had found out that someone is doing nasty to Laura, and I respect Laura more than anything in the world, it would just click to me not to be friends with them, right? So it is what it is. So in Laura's and MFW's position, they could have been friends if MFW didn't have that criteria. And I don't know where I'm going. My brain is fried right now. Basically, I know how to choose sides. There's definitely a divide, and I definitely know who that divide is. So anyway, I'm rambling, and you all don't want to jump on panel. And have you said anything for me to talk about other than what I've been rambling about? Very interesting story. Well, thank you, Bluebird. Positively put. Oh, I'm so glad I've changed my name on that. That's awesome. You can call me that if you want, Bluebird. That's fine. But most people I have found called me Put or my real name. So it's like I'll just let it make it easy for everybody and say, hey, I'm Mr. Positive. Hey, Stacy, welcome. We're gonna be chit-chatting for another 28 minutes. Just having some fun, giving anyone the option to want to come up on stream. The more the merrier, the better, because I won't have to try to come up with conversation because I'm not a very good talker. I ramble too much. But the link is always there for anyone who wants to jump on board and chit chat for the next 28 minutes, for as long as I'm live for. Well, thank you, Bluebird. I appreciate that. You guys give me a topic to talk about. I'll do my best to talk about it. It might be long and drawn out, but it's just who I am. Someone asked me about my music. Someone asked me to give me a short rundown of my life, which was a little bit longer than a short, but it is what it is. Yeah. You're enjoying me chatting away. Well, thank you, Daily Bottoms. Give me something to chat about again. And we can fill the next 30 minutes quickly, right? Oh my God, I look terrible. I do need to shave. Getting lazy, bad. Well, 13 of you are still in here. That's kind of cool. I love that. That makes me happy. I know I look handsome, but I could look a lot better. I definitely know I look handsome. And I'm not being conceited. I just know that it's weird how a guy would know this. It's like maybe this is sharing too much, but I definitely understand where ugly is, average is, and gorgeous is, right? I know I'm in the average. I'm blessed to have that long face and not so ugliness. So I'm definitely glad that whoever my parents were a good match for me not to be troll looking. So as odd as that might sound. And here I am trying to look at myself now. It's kind of weird. I'm going to bob my head for the next 25 minutes, guys. Chat amongst yourselves or take a panel. No need to be bored. Scruffy is good, except I don't like to be white anymore. See, if my hair, let's see, women like beards. Well, see, if I let my hair grow, I have spots. I have spots here that don't grow all the way through. I have spots that don't go through all the way here. And it doesn't grow. Where am I at? It doesn't go all the way up either fully on either side. So I don't grow a good beard. You know what I mean? But when my hair finally decides to be completely white like this, well, like most of this, then I won't care, because I am blessed to have been born with red hair. That's the only blessing for me, is I don't want to be gray. So when this red finally goes away, it'll be white, and that I'm looking forward to. Thank you. By the way, what the hell? That's so embarrassing. Must have spilled food there. But anyway, you girls probably didn't even see it till I pointed it out, but I rat myself out all the time. What color is this to you girls? I don't want to tell you what color it is. I want you to tell me what color you see it as, because I definitely see it different in my screen. Okay, you see it as green. There's something wrong with my camera then, because it is blue. Strawberry blonde. Yeah, see, it's just white. Just a lot of red and a lot of white in that red. So, yeah, see, forest green. I don't understand. I don't understand how the camera is picking it up green. It's a really nice blue shirt. I'll have to figure out maybe when this thing that we're going through gets over with, I do have I have a standing order of a computer tech guy who, maybe I'm colorblind. No, this is definitely blue. I'm definitely wearing a blue shirt. I promise you. See, even this is blue. See, this is the same color as my shirt. So how is it the same? I don't get it. I don't get it. See, this cap is the same exact color as my shirt. I promise you. So how is it showing that? And this is showing that. I don't understand. It is too the same color. Oh my gosh, you girls are so funny. This is purple. Seriously? You think that's purple? See, my camera sucks. It's definitely not purple, girls. This is blue. And this is blue. I promise you. Oh my gosh. Girls are all about the proof, though. Come on, right? I wouldn't know how to prove it to you. I don't have a camera that's working correctly, apparently. My shirt is as blue as my name here. It is on Positively Put there. No, it's not. That's not the same color as your red. I promise you it is. Oh my gosh. I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to send it over to my Discord. And I'm going to show you girls that it's blue. I promise. It's blue. It's green. It's laughable. I know it's laughable. Daily, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's blue. I promise. Watch. I'm going to take a picture right after we're done, and I'm going to send it over for the most of you to see it. Now, not all of you are on my Discord. But if you want to talk to me, however, I will give you my name. Just because. What is it? All right. If you girls want proof that I'm telling the truth, of course you think I'm just having fun because of your guys' anyway, I've just had so much fun with you girls in the last few months. Sometimes it's overwhelming, but I just sit back and smile and listen and watch you girls have fun. I could never do what you guys do. And Bonnie, I promise you it's not. I will take a picture of this blue shirt for you. And just so that you know that I won't be switching it out. Look close. See this dirty, gross stain because I didn't know how to eat correctly? I want you to remember the stain so that when I do take this new picture, it'll be the same damn stain. What am I joking about, Daily Poppins? What did I say? I'm not joking about the color. It is blue, I promise. Your name is blue. My name is blue and my shirt is blue. Stacy. Come on. 12 minutes. Come on. Let's go. Somebody come up on panel with me and argue with me. Let's have a fun debate. Come on. Bonnie, let me break your live cherry, as they said last week. Come on, Bonnie, come up on panel. Let me chit chat with you, even though I know you won't. Red Dragon, come on. Anyone, come on. Let me have a fun debate with you girls. This is blue, I promise. You think I could keep a straight face if I thought this was a wrong color? Trying to lie to you girls? I'm telling you, I tell on myself. There is absolutely no way that I would be able to keep a straight face. Oh, Daly, I forgot that you live on the other side of the world. I'm sorry. Well, that's cool. I'm glad that you're up here listening to me. That's really cool. You guys got 17 minutes to chat it up with me. And you can't convince me that this is blue. This is green. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. I love it. Oh, I lost two of you. That's okay. I don't know which two, but I've lost two of you. Blue. Oh my God, you guys make me laugh. Well, good, Daly. I'm glad that you're having a good time. Maybe it'll become a good Thursday thing for you because I'm going to do it every Thursday from 5 to 6:30. The only time I won't be doing it is if Laura has a serious live that she needs to do. But outside of that, I'm always going to be on board. Yeah. Red Dragon's phone really goes on a heat wave when she goes on panel, which is sad, but it is what it is. I agree with that, Daly. Even if that hate has only 11 people in it. But like I said, being consistent, right? Is that the right word? Yeah, being consistent. I'll have 20 of you next month, right? Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Trisha, not Trish. You're the one that brought most of us in here. I appreciate that. That's very cool. If Trisha, not Trisha, is still in here. Definitely thank you, thank you, thank you. If I knew her Discord name, I'd say thank you to her there if she's not in here now, but it is what it is. Hey, Kim. Good to see you. We have about 15 more minutes before I shut down. But thank you. I'm glad that you're here. You want to come up on panel and chat and convince other girls to come up with you? I'm having too much fun. I feel really good. I'm gonna be starting a live on Thursdays from 5 to 6:30 Mountain Time. So, and so today is the second time I've went live, and I decided that I think an hour and a half of fun is where I think it won't bore everybody, and it won't be too long for everybody. If it ever wants to extend, that's great, but most people don't want to extend, so it is what it is. So to answer your question, because I like to ramble, apparently, is we're done at 6:30 my time, which is 15 minutes. Okay, Kim, that's very cool. Yeah, next time, whether you promise or not, I'm going to be here every Thursday, and hope that there won't be any major lives up when I do this. I figure Thursdays is a good day that there's not an important live up. Sometimes Laura might, which is fine. I don't think goes up a lot during this time frame, so we'll keep watch. But anyway, long story short, 5 to 6:30 Mountain Time, Thursdays. Good night, Stacy. Good to see you. If I didn't see you already, leave. She probably left quickly enough. Fish baked potatoes. Oh, that sounds interesting. I don't know if fish and potatoes work together, but they might. Well, I'm glad, Daily. I'm glad that I could create some humor. All I do is talk out of my butt. You ask me questions, I'll answer them. I'm an open book. Want me to tell you a story? It won't be very good, but I'll tell you one. Those kinds of things. Well, thank you, Bonnie. It's fun. I am going to change up my content a little bit. I'm not going to be so mean. The haters that came into me gave me a good point. They said, well, you can't be very positive if you're going to hate on her. And they're right, to an extent. I'm still going to point out their bullshit, but I'm not going to purposely hate on them either. So that's going to be a different change up for me. So I think I'll succeed in that manner as well, Bonnie, because then I'll be able to say, well, nope, I wasn't positive or I wasn't negative. I was just pointing out their shit. That's what I'll be doing. You didn't want rice. What are you talking about? What did I miss? Oh, you got your food. That's right. You didn't want rice. They give you rice. Did you pay for the rice on accident? Hi, Ninny C. Welcome to the chat. You have about 10 minutes to chat up the storm. And then I'm going to go off just because I want to be consistent. I don't want to drag it on, and I don't want to cut it too short. But Ninny, in the future, I'm going to go live every Thursday from 5 to 6:30 Mountain Time. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you got here. So, and next Thursday or any other Thursday from 5 to 6:30, you can always come by. And there might be a panel next time, it doesn't matter. This is an open forum. I want people to come up on panel, have fun, where I can sit back and listen to you girls have fun. If there happens to be any gentlemen that are gentlemen, not mean, they can definitely come up on board too. Yeah, and definitely, Trish has a good idea. You'd help my stream out if you all hit the like button. I would love to have. Yeah, Nini, you want to go up for another 10 minutes? I'm not a very good conversationalist, but you definitely come up and have fun. Say hi to me or whatever. Well, thank you, Nini. I can't wait for you to be able to come here once every Thursday. And for now, everybody's cup of tea is not my channel for now, but I will be doing exercise videos in a gym once this thing that we're dealing with goes away. Once that happens and the gym's open, I'm going to be able to give you guys content with my workouts. So that'll definitely be exciting. Give you a second. Okay. I don't know if she's giving a second on. Oh, Nini wants to come on board. Hi, Nini.
Hi.
How are you? Welcome.
So thank you. Thank you for the nice welcome. So what time is it by you right now?
Oh, what it is for me, I'm Mountain Time, so it is 6:22 my time right now.
Okay, so you're an hour behind me.
Okay, yeah. If that. Oh, we have TNT on board. Hi, TNT.
Hey there.
Can you hear Nini?
Hi, Trish.
Hey.
Hi, Trish.
We're going to have a fight up here.
We are?
I'm just kidding.
No fights.
I'm like, what?
We're going to get you to 1,000 subs real quick. Let's fight, Nini.
We just got to talk shit about Laura and then be mad at each other.
No.
This is
You talk shit about Laura, I boot you out.
No.
Laura.
Hey. You tease Laura, you're out. Quick
We love Laura.
Yeah.
I swear that drives me crazy. I don't know why.
It does me too.
I don't know.
Who does that?
Just when anybody,
when anyone says their name like that.
Well, how Starlight started it, and it was funny at first, but then Amanda Lynn tries to do it, and she just can't. She just can't do it right.
She can't.
No, she
and then there are people who have just strange voices that can't pull it off either, and they're not even trying to be funny. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not really good at it. I just. Laura, like I can't really do it that good either. I can do Carla Surrey, not Surrey, way better.
yeah, you can.
Surrey, not Surrey, Nini.
You know what you just did?
It is what it is, okay? And Surrey, not Surrey.
Hey, Trish, not Trish.
Trish,
not Trish. Question for you.
What's up?
Do you realize that you made this channel about Laura? Because she says every place does it.
Oh yeah. Well, if I wouldn't have made it about her, she would have made it about her. So.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
Molly, MGL started that with the Laura.
Oh, that is right. You're right.
But then Hello Starlight dragged the Laura part out for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then now they're starting to get down to just a couple seconds. So that's good.
Laura. Yeah.
Yeah.
Surrey, not sorry.
Surrey. It's Surrey, not Surrey.
Surrey, not sorry.
Surrey, not
yeah, you're right, Daily Poppins. I think I remember that. The person that started that elongated name was MGL. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember.
She was the original person that started that. Yeah.
Just like she calls makeup mobster Leona.
I know.
Is that her real first name?
No.
Her name's Leanna.
Oh, her first real name is? Okay.
Yeah, but she calls her Leona.
No last names. But yeah, I was just curious.
No, I don't know her last name. I don't want to know people's last names.
No, we don't know. No, I don't want to know anybody's last name. I don't care about
Right.
your first name. I don't care where you live. If you want to share, that's fine, but you do not have to tell me. Please don't tell me.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Trish, not Trish, I have to say thank you. You brought in a lot of people. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
She sent me the link. She sent me the link. So thanks, Trish.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I put it up in my.
You guys might get my name right one of these days, but
no, you know what? Laura always calls you Trish, and so now it's
I say
when
Trisha.
I say it, I'm like, damn it.
I know she does. She drives me nuts with it more than anyone.
It is Trisha, right?
Yeah, it's Trisha, not Trish. Like, but people call me Trish just to piss
I'm
me
so
off.
dumb that I didn't even think of it until just now when you said it. Oh my god!
You didn't get it?
That's what it means. No, I didn't never get it. I just thought it was a cool name.
No, I don't think a lot of people do, Trisha. I don't think a lot of people.
Trish, not Trisha, not Trish. Duh! Oh my god! Seriously, that's whole. That's how
you have
bad
to
I am.
remember the
Trisha. Oh, I've always called you Trisha, I think.
Yeah. How long have you been around Positive?
I've been in the community probably about 2 months, month and a half, 2 months. Long enough for people to tell me, long enough for people to say that I'm a drug dealer.
Oh, so you were the
he was the one in the Discord screenshots that was selling.
Yeah.
That's why he told me earlier, Nenny, that he only had baby aspirin for sale.
That's right. That's right. I said no. I don't sell anything but baby aspirin now.
Is there a huge market for that?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they said that it helps prevent heart attacks, right?
Yeah. For old
aspirin a day.
Yeah. A baby aspirin keeps the heartache.
According to some, I'm a grandma, so I mean, maybe start taking it.
All right. I think people who have had strokes, baby aspirin helps with that.
Yes, it does.
Huh.
So
yeah, keeps the blood thin, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I gotta be consistent.
Are you kicking us off your panel?
Yeah, I know it. Well, no, you got 2 minutes.
There's a first time for everything, Nenny. We've never been kicked off of a panel.
I know, right?
Hey, I've got to be consistent. All right, how about this? No, I'm not going to even do. How about this? I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to say from 5 to 6:30. That's it. Got to be that. Got to be consistent. Caslin, hi. You got about 2 minutes. Caslin.
All right. Well, I'm going to hop off and
All right. Well, thank you, Trish, not Trish.
Stuff to get into.
Not Trish.
You're welcome, Nenny.
And thank you for bringing people, and we'll see you next Thursday.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks for having me up. It was a pleasure to be here, and I will be here next Thursday. Not 1 minute past 7 o'clock. You go on from what time?
You're an hour behind me, so it'll be 4 o'clock your time.
No, you're not on for 4 hours. It's 7:30.
No, I said you're an hour behind me, sweetheart. Aren't you?
Right. So you go on at 6:30 my time or 7?
No. If you're an hour behind me, I start at 4 your time.
No, I'm an hour ahead.
Oh, then it would be 6 your time.
Okay. Well, you know what? I subbed, so I'll get the notification.
Okay, cool. Well, and if you don't, because some people don't, then you'll know. So.
Well, right, I'll know. Well, thank you for having me on. You have a good night.
Oh, I had a great time. It's great, and I love it when more people want to come up on panel next week. That'll be great. But I got to be consistent. I want to say, got to be 5 to 6:30, and that's it. Give you guys the sweet time to not say, well, I'll just come on when he's on. Nope, I'm going to be out of here.
All right. So, thank you.
Hey, Nini, it was awesome. Talk to you later. Bye now. Hey, everyone who's still in here. Thank you. My birthday, I'm going to shout out my birthday, is coming, let's see, next week. So I think I'm going to go live all day on Thursday or on my birthday. So that's next week. So I might do an hour on Thursday just because I want to stay consistent, but then I'm also going to just do live all through the day. So people can say, they can wish me happy birthday if they want and then leave. So anyway, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. It made my heart feel warm that I was subbed, or that I felt appreciated enough for you guys to come in and stay here. So thank you. Love you all. What day is my birthday? Friday, Kim. May 8th. May 8th. So it might be a different day for anyone who's away from the US. So May 8th is my birthday. So much love, guys. I'll talk to you later.